It was the catalyst. By 1969, even Kentucky was recruiting black players. I think that's significant. I think ultimately desegregation would have occurred, but it would have occurred more slowly.
Breaking racial barriers. UTEP President Diana Natalicio opens up tonight to CBS 4. She talks about the men's 1966 basketball championship and how it's so important. It's a lesson that's so important today. Good evening. I'm Patricia Mayase.
And I'm Shelton Dotson. President Natalicio sat down with CBS 4 at 10's Courtney Shoneman tonight. And Natalicio shares how she believes that game a half-century ago paved the way for diversity that UTEP still represents today. Courtney's live at UTEP with the story that's new at 10.
Dr. Diana Natalicio was still in graduate school at the University of Texas when the Miners made history in College Park, Maryland 50 years ago. But she learned everything there was to know about that game when she became president here at UTEP in 1988. She tells me Texas Western was the first institution to desegregate back in 1955. Because of that, she says by the time 1966 rolled around,
we were more than ready to see 5 black players in our starting lineup if that's what Coach Haskins thought was going to be best to win the game.
But on a national level, not everyone was on the same page. In fact, Kentucky, who Texas Western beat to win the championship, was outspoken about the fact they didn't recruit black players.
When we showed up as a winning team in the NC2A playoffs and moved up toward the final game, it suddenly became a major national story, and we were, I think, viewed initially as underdogs until everybody realized, whoa, they're pretty good at this.
50 years later, Natalicio says because Texas Western changed its name to UTEP a year after winning the national championship.
There are still many people today who express surprise when I tell them that we won the national championship, basketball championship in 1966, and they say, UTEP won? And I say, well, no, it was Texas Western then. And they say, oh, you're Texas Western.
Still, she never misses a chance to tell people about it.
We never miss an opportunity to rub it in. In fact, I talk to people all the time who tell me they remember exactly where they were when they heard this game on the radio or watched it on a little tiny black and white television screen.
Natalicio is proud of the legacy of diversity she says is still apparent on the UTEP campus, something she says other universities have yet to accomplish.
Give young people who happen to be Hispanic an opportunity for an education. They work very, very hard. They're resilient. They're highly motivated, highly talented, and they will be superstars.
Members of that 1966 championship team will be here on campus this Friday to discuss the day they made history. The panel discussion will be held at the Memorial Gym from 4 to 6 p.m. It is open to the public, but tickets are $15 and seats are limited. Reporting live from the UTEP campus, Courtney Shoneman, CBS 4 at 10.